guys, I am back with another video. So we're going to be talking about Fear of the Walking Dead. So I'll link an article in the description below. It talks about how pretty much saying the worst show on the TV, giving us one more chance to prove before it ends. And it just talks about how Fear has been a really bad show and how season 8 is pretty much a good about it. It's just pretty much good, better than what it was, and how it compared to the others and stuff. So yeah, I would really have to, if you want to read it fully, I just give you the summary of it. But yeah, I'm gonna just do like cool idea from that and stuff. So yeah, and stuff like that. So it just gives me an idea just to talk about how like it. And plus, we haven't seen the season yet, like how we know it could not be bad and stuff. Like, how are they thinking it could be make a good chance it be a good show for this show to end? It's just a 50-50, I mean, we don't know till the season show, yeah. But yeah, there's one thing about the show, and I want to hear your guys' thoughts. I've said it a lot in some of the videos I've had talk about it in the past about Fear. I have a really hate and love relationship with this show, and I had throughout watching this show, and I have contemplated a lot of it a lot of times, like. For some reason, I'm like, why am I watching this show? And I'm like, I'm not going to watch it, but at the same time, I want to watch it because I want to give it some chance, but at the same time, I'm like, why? So, if that makes any sense, let me know. But it's just, I don't know, it's just, I've never figured out the point of this show. Like, it has like I think the problem I see of it is like they build like they have the first 8 episodes and they split up to the 16 episodes. I feel like they built one half of the season like they have a villain. They build it up for the 8th episode. We introduced by a villain by the end of the 8th episode, the villain's gone. And they do it repeatedly. They have done that for so many seasons like that. And I think they just redone the thing and washed it out. And I don't know, it's just like for instance, there's certain seasons you're like, why? Like, it was really, really bad. Like, for instance, season 3, season 6, season 4, season 7, season 5. Like, my opinion, like, they're like the worst ones. Like, I mean, it's just like, I think it was season, I can't remember what season that Morgan came on. It was season 4 or season 5. I think it's season, I am going brain fart. It has to be season 4 or season 5 when Morgan came in the show. And I just feel like, it just felt like for me, my opinion, that when Morgan came on the show, it felt like the show shifted and he was like the main character, and like I don't know, it just felt like they put him on the main, switch him, and he's like, everybody's like switching to him as the main character instead of like the characters that they introduced for it and stuff. But yeah, I don't know, it's just like, there's certain characters that I really love. I like Alicia, I like Strand, I like John, I like Nick, and it's just like, Like, they really, like, with Dwight and Sherry, they really brought the characters really alive better than they did The Walking Dead. And, like, in some aspect, they did it with Morgan, but, like, out of the ones out of The Walking Dead, I think they've done really good with Dwight and Sherry, because we really didn't get much with Sherry, and we got some with Dwight, but, I don't know, it's just like, it's all interesting with how these characters have grown and developed, but, and just the whole plot line, it just, like, it goes back to it, they redone and they keep redoing the plot over and over and over, just different formats. They just, like, they put a different villain and they split it back up, they get back and all that. But only thing it was interesting how they brought the CMR like they have with World Beyond and The Walking Dead, and brought the crossover too, like the Morgan and Sherry and Dwight, and like crossover from one show to the other. And I think that's really cool. And it would be cool if we see other Fear the Walking Dead people cross over to the other spin-off series, or have their own spin-off series from. You get what I mean? But yeah, but back to the point with like the whole season 8 thing. Yeah, it's its final season. It gets back to it. They have, like I probably said with The Walking Dead when it's final season, you have to get, it goes with any show with their final season, you have to wrap up with all the characters, the whole plot line. You have to wrap it up some point or some point of whatever. And it has to be some form of good. If not, it's just going to flat out kill the show. And they... So, like, a good example for, like, a show that I can think of right off the head. And I haven't seen the show, but I hear a lot of people talks about this show, is Game of Thrones. And I've heard that this show was really, really good, but there's so many people have gave the show's finale so much shit because they really did not do the show's final season not that great. And that's one example you could talk about. And there's probably other shows that really didn't do a good wrap up of the show and all that. And yeah, a lot of shows have good wrap up and a lot of shows do not have good wrap up. And in my opinion, The Walking Dead done a good one, and we have to wait to see for Fear. And it'd be interesting, like, it will be interesting how they wrap it up. Like, how are they going to wrap up these characters? Are these characters going to be, their characters going to be wrapped up? Are they going to be transferred? Are they going to merge to other spin-off series like the Daryl show? I doubt the Daryl show. You never know. Like the Rick and Michonne, maybe. The Maggie and Negan show. Or they have their own spin-off series. Just lit on, that's the idea of it all. Or they possibly will die. Or their story is done. And you could just, there's all these possibilities and your theories and your predictions and all that, and it's just like you can think all of it. But yeah, so that's my thought of everything so far about Fear and about what's become with season 8 and all that. So there will be probably a video coming out after the whole like the mid-season finale, and a video well, probably when the show will wrap up. So yeah, if you want to follow me with all my social media, there they are, and also they always are in the description below. And yeah, also if you're new to my channel, you like what you see, hit that subscribe button and turn on all you keep posting videos, and I'll check you guys out in my next video.